One thing that intimidates people who are new to LifeWave is making their first list of people to talk to. I think helping them get over that hindrance can be a game changer. Hi, my name's Pat Davis. And, a lot of people wonder, will I enjoy a lot of success? Does it sound too good to be true? It sounds logical, but is it real? All of those kind of thoughts can hinder each of us. Many times we think this person would and that person wouldn't, and this person would and that person wouldn't. And so oftentimes we end up prejudging people and leaving people off of our list. In network marketing, it might surprise you to find that 80% of those who join do so casually. When it comes to prospects, they simply make a mental list of 3 or 4 or 5 people that would probably join their business. Then their whole future is based on the response of those few people. Then they'll often say, I've talked to everybody I know, and maybe they've talked to 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 people. They really haven't dove in and talked to everybody, just a few people, and they say they've talked to everybody. That's somebody who has not committed to the process. And a lot of times what those 4 or 5 or 6 people actually say to them determines if they're going to continue their business or not. This will often cause them to lose out on an amazing future. If they're fortunate enough to enroll 1 or more of them, sometimes it can extend the life of their career for a time. They might make a list of another 3 or 4 people. With our LifeWave business, we're looking for certain people. It's true. We're really looking for people who will do what we teach. They'll listen to our coaching. They're self-motivated. They'll follow up. They'll do the things that they hear us say. We want to set time to help you develop the necessary skills to win and pursue your why, which is your reason for wanting to build a LifeWave business. So what we want to do is educate people. We want to help you understand how powerful your business opportunity really is. Let's talk about you being a successful LifeWave partner. First, you start off with a written list. You then keep adding to the list. It means you keep growing your list over time. It means that it doesn't stop, right? Of course, you'll first reach out to the ones you love and care about. That's pretty much where we all start. Next, you want to build a list of as many as you can, maybe 100 people. You have to go on to continue to add to your list, to continue to make friends, to continue to find creative ways to stay in touch with people over the years. You continue to be friends, and you continue to find that way to keep those connections because you just never know. Even if a person tells you no, it's not no forever, just no for right now. So your hot candidate list, those are your close friends and family, people like that. Your number 2 list is a list of people who would be a good candidate for the awesome technology that we represent. Who are the people that would be interested in what you have to offer due to specific things that would benefit them? And then, of course, there is the somebody who list. Who is your pastor or religious leader, chiropractor, or who hunts with you? But because you are creatively engaging your brain, you'll be pulling down names that you really hadn't thought about. It may be like, write this name down, write that one down. It starts to just jog your memory. So you can do this brainstorming by yourself, but we recommend working with someone. You can work together on the phone or even over a Zoom call together. Let them help you, and then you write down any names that come to you as they brainstorm with you. It actually tends to flow quite a bit better when you're working with someone else. But however you do it, go through each one of the exercises at the end of this video and see who the people are that you know and see what kind of memory is jogged for you. It's like the names you wouldn't think about. We automatically think about the basic ones like a doctor, lawyer, nurse, teacher, like jobs and business owners and career types. Think about all the names you'll come up with as you start to go through the different states and even countries. It's going to blow your mind like it did the rest of ours when you start going through all this information. So then after you've made a list, now look at the list and think about who they would know, right? Because think about it. Maybe you write down your plumber. Well, your plumber might be married. They have a brother, a sister, they have a brother, a sister, and you start to expand your list. It kind of starts to resonate in your mind, in your spirit, that there are a lot of people out there that you can talk to. But please hear our hearts. You building at one time is probably not going to be enough. But the beautiful thing about building a large list is you're probably never going to talk to all of them. Because once you start growing, once you bring on your team, then it's time to help your team bring on and grow their team and bring in their prospects. That's the power of duplication. It does take a little bit of work, but it's always worth it. Just go out in a 30, maybe 45-day period and enroll 20 to 30 personals, whether you're running for a big bonus or a contest, a vacation the company's having, or you're just having so much fun and you just want to become a manager or above. Beautifully, 9 times out of 10, it'll be another 6 months to 9 months before you have to really be involved in actually going out there to personally recruit anymore. Why? Because you can be as busy as you wish just helping your team. Never forget, if your goal is to, let's say, talk to 10 people a day, if you work with your team, that counts towards your goal. Always remember that people are more inclined to do what you've done. A lot of times people do not as we say, but as we do. Never forget this, please. Let it be a picture stamped in your mind. You can count every seed in an apple to the exact single seed. But what about the apples those seeds represent? That number is a total unknown. It could be a tree, trees, or even an entire orchard. So let's put that list together and just really go to work on making not just a list, but the list. And one last thing before you start the brainstorming of who you know. Don't rule anyone out. You just never know. Don't look for salespeople, only outgoing people, etc. We want everyone to experience their miracle. And you never know who will have something incredible happen and they'll go out and tell the world. You have a great day and enjoy your brainstorming experience.